Music, quality, passion. Motivated by their love and passion for music, Absolute Sound strives to deliver a rich and engaging musical experience to the ears of audiophiles and music lovers. Established in 1982, Absolute Sound started out by experimenting with brands of high-fidelity sound systems. After decades of accumulated experience, Absolute Sound acquired the niche knowledge of complementing systems from various manufacturers to cater to unique listening experiences. Today, Absolute Sound channels that passion and attention to detail into formulating quality audio systems for residential and commercial spaces. At the helm of Absolute Sound is Benjamin Chia, a record producer and former lead guitarist in 90s local band Black Sun. Benjamin's passion for music, which included collecting vinyl records, led him to discover sound systems as a form of musical appreciation.
My interest in music came about when I was young. My dad used to have a stereo system and he used to play records. Music and my interest in sound system came about probably during that period. When I was in secondary school, I started collecting records, mainly genres and music of my generation. I figured out that when I completed my university education, I could then pursue something related to music without my parents' objection. Well, I majored in economics and I ended up in the computer line. One day, my friend who started Absolute Sound came about to me and told me that he wanted to migrate to Australia. He was looking for a buyer for this company, and I thought it was a wonderful opportunity. Venturing into Absolute Sound is probably the most natural thing for me, as I had an interest in music and sound system as well.
Through word of mouth, business started to gain traction. Over time, Absolute Sound gained consumer trust and a respected reputation in the audio industry.
Before bringing in a product, we would visit the manufacturer to see who the people are, the ones behind the product, because ultimately they have their own philosophy and that will affect their product design. And after that, we would bring in a sample and test it ourselves. And we ask ourselves the pertinent question, would we want to use this product ourselves? And if it's a yes, and that would probably give us a go-ahead to bring it in. And of course, reviews do help, but sometimes reviews are tainted, and that's altogether another different ball game.
As the consumer market gradually shifted towards portability and digital streaming, Absolute Sound remained current by focusing on the essential aspect of the listening experience. Their challenge lay in guiding customers towards experiencing the full effects of a holistic musical experience.
I think the greatest challenge we face today is educating the customer about music. Well, most people would confuse sound reproduction with music reproduction. In fact, they are both vastly dissimilar. Sound is very technical and music is very emotional. Now, what makes a good listening experience is when you marry these two aspects together. Well, we started out with records, vinyl, and in the early 80s it moved to CDs, and recently, it moved to music streaming, high-resolution files. Now, formats may come and go, and what essentially is most important is how they deliver music and whether they could be as accurate as the original master. But overall, all this has not affected our business. It just affects the way music is delivered. Having said that, I would think that media change is important to the industry. What's more important is whether it delivers music to its truest form.
While the consumer market may evolve and change, the service values of Absolute Sound remain consistent with a people-first approach. Absolute Sound attends to customers with dedication and a personal touch.
Essentially, we provide 3 types of services. Of course, the first one is stereo system, that's our core business. And we have home theater. In fact, we are one of few to offer a fully digital home theater system. The third service we provide is custom installation to pubs and cafes and commercial places. Before we recommend a customer system, we would look into his space and acoustics, and then we will have an in-depth knowledge of his genre of music and his media of preference, whether it's a CD or record. And finally, we would then be able to recommend a system which fits into his budget. Well, the whole showroom experience allows the customer to listen to different systems, and he would then make his selective preference. We would then also add a personal touch by letting him listen to his favorite music or genre through his preferred system. That way, he will be able to narrow down on his system choice or what is suitable for him. At Absolute Sound, we listen to our customer because we believe music is a universal language and everyone is qualified to judge it.
In the future, Absolute Sound aims to continue its dedication to great customer service and to bringing the next generation of quality audio to commercial enterprises and homes.
Music is our passion. We'll continue to deliver music to every home.